Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I'm playing Starmade. And, in the spirit of doing just little experiments until the NPC update releases and we can go explore and play with the NPCs, I want to know about stars. I'm trying to play with the lens flare. Anyway, as I've had some problems in the past, long-time viewers know I've lost, well, the Ice Queen 1, and most of the Ice Queen 2, and I've lost lots of things to stars, and being close to them, I want to know how close I can get before they hurt me. And according to the wiki, the different color stars and different sizes have different damage they do and all that good stuff. So I've lumped them down into two basic categories, big and little, and then for each color, blue, white, red, yellow. And there are probably variations of the big and medium and all that. I haven't really looked at stars that closely, but just looking at the galaxy here, I see big stars and little ones. So regular stars. So I'm going to do something foolhardy, and probably something you shouldn't do. I'm going to fly into a bunch of stars today. And, to help me do so, I have an Icarus class. Well, it's actually a rocket with some advanced armor on it. It has a bunch of power and thrust and all that good stuff. Because I'm just basically flying, see how close to a star I can get before I get hurt. And this is information I'm going to need for when and or if I ever get back to survival, because I have horrible time running into stars. So let's see. Oh, I have set my waypoint as the sector the star is in, and we're going to use that to see it says waypoint 8.5 kilometers, so we're 8 kilometers away. And we're going to see how close we can get before we start taking damage. Let's see, white or regular. I'm calling this a regular star. I have my notebook ready so I can write this down to start when I see the danger, you're too close, so I have an idea of how much, or how distance in kilometers I have to be. Wow, that's getting bigger and bigger and bright. Oh. Alright, we're I imagine 3 kilometers from a star, you aren't going to be... Alright, 3.4? I'm going to call that 3.5. Let's see. The intensity increases, and I used advanced armor, so it gives me a little more time. Yeah, alright. So let's try a different star. Let's see, can I see a big white one? There's one. Let's admin warp out here. And set our plot path. So this is a large white star. Oh, you can tell already it's much brighter at 6.5 kilometers. Now the regular white star, we just started taking damage at 3.5 kilometers. And 5.7, I believe, I read for the large. So let's move out again. There we go. Alright, let's slow her down. Let's talk about what we found out. So, there's around 3.5 kilometers toward a regular white star that I started taking damage. And 5.5, or 5.7, well, I'm gonna round them up. So about 4 kilometers for the regular, because I don't want to get... I'm giving myself a buffer zone. And about 6 for the large white star. Well, 3.5 to 5.7. So that's almost double. That's interesting. Alright, so what about blue stars? There's a blue star. And of course the one I was going to try to pronounce is Pegacuba... Yeah, whatever. We're going to go about 4 sectors away. And let's plot our path to the center of this star. Oh, lovely green with a blue star. That's very nice. Okay. And I'm just so happen to be right near a pirate station, so this should be interesting. Yeah. Yep, that's my luck. I spawned right near a pirate station. Alright, so this is a regular blue star. Let's see. A white star is 3.5. A regular white is about 3.5 kilometers before I start taking damage. This thing needs more thrusters, so it moves a little faster. How much power am I actually using? Oh, that was 5... Well, it was about 5.7, 5.6, because I tried to look at the power before it gave me the warning. In 5 seconds I'll be taking damage. Okay. And I'm fairly sure that the damage has been nerfed a bit. Alright, do I see a big blue star? There's a big blue star out here in this arm of the universe. Ooh, admin warp. Alright, see if we can fly into Chimichanga. That's what I call it anyway. Alright, here we go. 10 kilometers. And after having flown into a couple stars, I'm not doing too bad with this advanced armor. Have they nerfed the star damage? I sure hope so anyway. Let's just throw some extra thrusters on here. Ignore. Alright. 10.8 kilometers away. This is a large, or a big, well, I'm calling in my notebook, a big blue star. And at 10.2, I was already taking damage. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, power regen outage. Power, oh. Power, huh, I don't know. Thruster outage. It probably wants me to reboot the system. So let's stop and let's move. Actually, let's hop out. And spawn me in another Icarus. A fresh one. And F1, F8. And so the regular blue stars, you can get around 5.5, 5.6 kilometers away before you start taking damage. This is assuming a normal default sector size. I don't know if changing the sector size changes the distance between stars and damage. Something I should probably look up one day. Anyway, but a big blue star, 10 kilometers away, is 10.2 kilometers away, you start taking damage. Alright. Let's go to this star, and plot to current. Plot from current. And let's waltz around the map, because I don't know what I'm doing. Where's my star? Oh, come on. Ah, Superman would like this one. We are 8.9 away. We are at the yellow star. This is a regular yellow. So let's just run into it. We're running into the regular yellow star. Still running into the regular yellow star. Alright. So, see, a regular white star is at 3.5 before it starts taking damage. You can get closer to a blue star, it looks like. Yellow star. Alright, we're getting up close. 4, 3, 3.5, 3.5. Alright, so 3.5. Start taking damage from a yellow star. Let's move you back out this way as we find a big yellow star. Okay. That's a big yellow star. I'll plot to that path, and let's admin warp here. We're 12 clicks away to 12 kilometers, so let's see. Now, if it's the same as the white, around 5.7 we should start taking damage. I know this is the most thrilling visuals you can see. Looking into a star, driving a spaceship into a star. Okay, so 9, so we can get closer than the blue, which I figured, seeing it's yellow. My guess is around 5.5, 5.7 we should start taking damage. Ooh, I don't know if you can hear that whistling or not, but the wind is really kicked up around me. Alright. 6. Yeah, 5.7. We started getting the message that you're taking damage, dummy. Alright. How about we try out you? EU. The red star. Now will I be able to get closer to a red star? Because I believe it's further away in the spectrum, so less damage? I don't know. 3.5 is the white and the yellow. Let's see how close we can get to a red star before our wings start to melt. It's 5.5, so we can get closer than a blue, which I figured. My hypothesis, we can probably get 3 before we start taking damage. What am I? I'm standing here holding my keyboard. 5, 4, 3.4. Alright, so you can get to 3.4 for a red star. Let's try this in here, because it is a large red star. Admin warp this, and we're off. Alright, we're going to scoot in a sector, because I don't want to wait all that time. 6.7, 6.5. My guess is, 5.7 has been the, 5.7 on the nose. Alright, so let's go over here and let's talk about our findings. And we'll look at the stars we do. Alright, a white star. A white star, in standard setup, you can get 3.5 kilometers away from it before you start taking damage. And advanced armor, covering everything, you don't take that much damage. In fact, I flew through the star successfully. Anyway, a big white star is about 5.7 kilometers away before you start taking damage. Blue, a regular blue, was 5.6 kilometers than damage. The big blue was 10.2 kilometers away before I started taking damage, which is huge. Regular yellow was 3.5 kilometers. For the big yellow is 5.7 kilometers. Red, 3.4 kilometers. And the big red was 5.7. Also, make sure breath fresh. Okay. And that big red gum? Or is it soda? I don't know. Anyway, so it looks like, on average, if you stay 3.5 kilometers away from white, yellow, and red stars, you're going to be fine. Or regular stars. If you stay 5.7 kilometers away from a big star that's white, yellow, or red, you're fine. And 5.7, 5.6 for a small regular blue star, you're good, and 10.2 kilometers from a regular, or from a large blue star. So, what can I get from this information? Well, I say one more thing. Let's try one more thing before we go. No, we're going to say black holes for later. Anyway, so my suggestion is if you're going to make a... Oh, look, a binary system. Cool. You don't see those very often. Is that the same binary system I was in last time? I said, hey, look, a binary system? Anyway, my suggestion is if you're going to set up in a system, do not sit up near a blue star. Except that blue star looks like to be a different shade of blue than that blue star. And that looks like a faint red. Okay. Well, in general, my idea, from general, just quick and dirty testing, stay away from blue stars, don't put your stations near them, particularly the big blue ones. Unless, of course, you don't like people and don't want them to visit you. Then, park your station near one. Okay, well this has been interesting. I've been JW608, and this has been Starmade. And today we even talked about the stars themselves. Anywho, I'll dig you cats later.